Hola, muy buena gente, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a otro episodio de capitulillo de este Twin Mirror. Venga, vamos al lío. Vamos a investigar coches, furgonetas y de todo. Ha dicho aprieta R2 para mirar no sé qué. El coche de Tara, ¿vale? Coche de policía.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Vale. ¿Y mi coche? ¿Un local?
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back.
Ok. Call me.
Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it.
Cortadito.
It's good to see you. What kept you?
Trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Dale un abrazo, coño.
We need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Dale un abrazo, hombre. Yo soy un tío que me gusta mucho el contacto humano. Y ahora con el coronavirus me tienen reventado. No puedo tocar a nadie.
If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Y eso que soy un antisocial. Imagínate si no fuera un antisocial. La virgen. Iría chupando gente por la calle. ¿Qué coño mirar? Abre, hombre. Entras ahí para adentro. Mirar, mirar. Mirar es de ratillas. Tira para adentro, hombre. Una arábica. Una arábica con leche entera. Con 2 cojones. Como tiene que ser. A vosotros nos pasa que envían un WhatsApp y dicen, y preguntan una cosa y dice, por ejemplo, ¿alguien tiene una chaqueta de color verde? Y todos ponen, yo no, yo no, yo no, yo no, yo no. 75 padres poniendo, yo no, yo no, yo no. Pero vamos a ver, ¿no es más fácil poner el que ha puesto la chaqueta de color verde si la tiene? Decir, ese o yo. Todo el mundo, yo no, yo no, yo no. Es increíble, ¿eh? Cómo somos,
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't.
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. We'll get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to anger me.
Declan, dame un abrazo, coño. Venga. Empezó él.
Joel started it. I was just standing here.
Well, he started it, and if you push him, he'll finish it. You watch yourself.
Vale. Dame un abrazo, Declan, hombre. Un abrazo. No me abrazan.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Tablón del homenaje. Aquí va a haber muchas cosas, Epa, 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 epa. Mineros, mineros.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Declan. ¿Estas quién son?
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Vale. Ah, hola.
Sammy. Oh, it's been ages.
Dale un abrazo.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh?
Joder, qué
He took
macabra la
over the
di.
old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
¿Qué te pareció? Fue muy laborioso. No quiero hablar sobre ello. ¿Qué te pareció?
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
No me dé ningún abrazo. Vaya, hombre. Qué sosos estáis, ¿no? En este pueblo. Venga, vamos a hablar con ella.
Kathy.
Un abrazo.
Sam, you actually came.
Dale un abrazo, hombre. Me alegro verte. Estoy tan sorprendido como tú. Lamento mucho la de Nick.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father.
Hombre, por supuesto.
I'll miss
Vaya
him.
uñas que llevas.
Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Vale. Lo intentaré. No le digas
Hard
a
to
su
make
madre.
promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
No me tomen la palabra porque estoy mintiendo. Voy a investigar. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí exactamente? Es el juego. Sitio vacío. Ahí, clavar.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad. I wonder who took that picture. Look at us. Bug was so small back then.
No lee muy bien, las... Bueno,
Happier times.
good times. Good times.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood.
Dame un abrazo tú,
Not after you
tío.
went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack,
El tío es,
which
oye,
he
es sincero.
was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked.
Speaking of which...
Ana. Es Ana, ¿no? Sí. Ana nos va a meter aquí otro copyright. Ya te digo.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Bueno. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Se fue con él? Es Ana, ¿no? Sí, ¿no? Si vas a ir a hablar, hombre. Y lo sabes. Sí. Máquina recreativa. Prefiero ir a la máquina.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
Vamos a saltar el copyright, hombre.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
¡Anda!
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day.
Solo tienen recuerdos de ese día con la misma ropa.
Daddy, daddy, daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how
¡Hala! A tomar por culo. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Ana. Venga, vamos para allá, va. Tira, mirarla.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
No veo si ha cambiado. O sea, ha cambiado la ropa. Vamos a hablar. Si tenemos que hablar, ¿no? Yo pasaba, sinceramente.
Sam!
Dame un abrazo, hombre. Dame un abrazo.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
No ha sido por ti. Ahora estoy aquí. Volver es doloroso. Vamos a ser
I won't
sinceros.
lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old timers gave me hell when I came in too,
People around here have short tempers,
and long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways.
Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor, it was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Eso díselo a los demás, lo sé.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Nick y tú estabais juntos. Claro, pues claro. Bueno.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Nick fue asesinado.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam.
Tenía que soltarlo en algún momento.
I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home.
Se lo prometí a la niña.
That his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Pues adiós. A ver. Perdona.
Samuel, come.
Me importa una mierda lo que hagas.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Venga, hombre.
It's the guy who got the mine.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Vete a beber a lo que te salga de los huevos.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible.
A ver, esta sabe qué ha pasado.
Roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
No pasa nada. Pues lo has hecho.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So,
Hostia.
I don't hate you.
Y escribimos un artículo sobre la mina y dejamos a todo el pueblo sin trabajo.
See you around.
Qué cabrón. Vale, ya lo entiendo todo, entonces.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Not really. You just quoted
¿Para qué, hombre? ¿Para qué va a tener otro empleado? A ver, ¿qué pasa? Vamos a beber.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Samuel.
Samuel.
Just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Nicholas. Nicholas. Samuel.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately.
Me hace gracia los nombres como los dices.
Bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar. He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. And he'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this. Burns. That from your eulogy? You know Robert Burns?
Señor Barnes.
Just something I keep on hand for toasts. Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Bebe, hombre, bebe. Dale la cerveza. Por cierto, tengo ganas de terminar.
Put that down.
¿Qué haces?
What's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything could lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
No hables así a la gente, niña. Bah. Dramas de adolescentes.
I'm
Lo siento
sorry,
mucho.
everyone. She's just so...
¿Estaba bebiendo cerveza? Déjala, hombre, si no tiene nada que hacer en el pueblo. Que coja una peral y se tire al río.
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Yo también. Bebe, tío, bebe. Bebe. Sí, Kate se ha pasado. Sí, declaran se ha pasado. Le mandaré un mensaje a Joan.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Está bien, hombre. Que es una... Joder, como chupanos, tío. Vaya puta máquina.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602. Beer doesn't solve any of this.
Bueno, pero déjalo, hombre.
You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.
No prometo nada. Alza tu copa. Si no he hecho nada, beber, ya está. Le da una vez a beber y ya se ha puesto en modo auto. Chupando ahí como un descosido. Hola. Tenía que dejar la habitación a las 9.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night?
Es verdad, ¿eh? A las 9 y ponen la salida a las 9.
Pills.
Normalmente es a las 12, ¿no?
That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Despertador.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Pero, ¿por qué no me sale la X, la triángulo ahí? ¿Vistas? ¿Por qué hay tanta? Ah, vale, porque a lo mejor no se puede.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache.
Tío, vas
I feel
muy
like a
lento,
small
sí.
jackhammer in my left temple. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Bueno, la mayoría de las cosas que te hace decir son tonterías, ¿eh? Es relleno.
Please let there be water.
Aquí no hay...
Is that... No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
No hay agua, no hay agua. Water, no hay agua. Y esto de abajo no es water. Aperitivos, cerveza. Pues nada,
No
aquí
water, of course.
Tío, que te han pegado los pies al suelo.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Madre mía, vaya lentitud, chacho. Sí, con otro... ¿Qué hago? ¿Me miro?
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Me estoy acordando de la ciberbasura, ¿eh? Te hacen crearte el personaje y luego no te ves, tío. Hostia puta, tío. Qué juegazo, tío. La ciberpunk de basura. Madre mía de mi vida. Te metes una hora ahí creándote el personaje y luego no te ves. Que son geniales. Es que son genios estos de ese proyecto. Hijos de perra. ¿Sangre?
That's not good, that's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Ahora recordar lo que hiciste, ¿no? Pues supongo que... Bueno. No sé qué tengo que hacer. Va solo.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down.
Focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Es que no entiendo muy bien qué hay que hacer. Esquivarlos. Pero si no giras. Madre mía, vaya peñazo. Peligro a tu espalda. Soy un asesino. Cárcel. Herida de muerte. No entiendo nada. Hay que salir huyendo. Culpable. Toma el control. Crimen. No puedo pensar.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
Rollo esto, ¿no, gente? Un poquito coñacito. Rollo de...
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Espejo.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Ese se ve nervioso.
If I run, I need to face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think.
No.
Just go. Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
¿Y este?
If I run, I need to face what happened.
Este.
Hide.
Como si no hubiera sucedido y continuar a ver qué pasa. Averiguar poco a poco.
No, that's just pretending nothing is wrong. I've done that enough.
Vale, pues este no es.
Hide. It's never happened.
Vale, este no.
If I run,
Pues venga.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Pues venga, entramos en las respuestas. Un poco pelmazo el rollo este de... No sé. Supongo que es su subconsciente, ¿no? Que está
I know what you're
como
thinking.
un alter ego, ¿no?
Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
Sé pasar desapercibido. Estaré más seguro sabiéndolo. Sí, estaré más seguro.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing.
Not all answers are worth knowing.
I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head.
It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Este es como nuestro amigo. Bueno, pues nada. vamos a dejar el episodio de hoy aquí, ya que pega cargado y guarda. Pues podría ser peor. Es Trofeolandia. Pues lo dejamos aquí y continuamos en el siguiente episodio, capitulillo de este Twin Mirror. Ah, si arranca un vídeo hay que chupárselo, ¿no? Ok.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved.
I don't know if he'll see it that way.
I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Vale, pues venga, dejamos el episodio de aquí. Y lo dicho, nos vemos en el siguiente de este Twin Mirror. Venga, que vaya bien, chao.